A while back, I got the DianSheng Galaxy and I really liked it. Now DianSheng has a Teraminx, so I asked SES for one and surprisingly they actually said yes, so I'm super excited to try this out and see how it is. Okay, we got some booklet. Oh wow. Wow, that is a lot of dodecahedrons. I did not expect that. Okay, we got some pretty nice packaging, a little bit of foam. Got one of these big DianSheng bags, Teraminxes inside, and then a bit more packaging. Okay, let's open this. Alright, here it is, the DianSheng Teraminx. It is surprisingly not that big. It feels fairly compact and pretty decent to hold, which is a good thing. Here's the DianSheng Galaxy for reference. This is probably my favorite non-WCA puzzle. As you can see, it turns really well, it's fully magnetic. It can even corner cut a bit. And yeah, overall this is a really nice puzzle. So I'm hoping that the Teraminx will also be really good. This isn't broken in yet and it's not lubricated or anything, so it's probably going to be not great out of the box. But I'm really hoping that after this is set up properly, it can become as good as this puzzle is because I really like this one. Okay, let's do some first turns. Okay, feels pretty good on the outer layers, and the inners actually stay together when you turn just the outers. Now let's try 2 layers. 2 layers is a little bit worse, but the inner layer still sticks to the middle, which is good. It doesn't get carried along while I do this. Let's try 3 layers. Oh, 3 layers actually turns pretty nicely. Yeah, not bad. Outer layers are definitely the best, but the inner layers are pretty decent, and I feel like they could become a lot better once this cube is actually broken in. Right now the turning is a little bit rough, but I'm sure that can be fixed with setup. Okay, let's try doing some last layer algorithms. I'll do a T-perm. Okay, turning this cube is kinda hard. I am struggling a little bit, but it's not bad. Okay, I think I just can't use regular finger tricks on this cube. I'll try using some more basic finger tricks. There, that kind of works. Yeah, it's probably going to take a while for me to get used to actually turning this thing, but so far, it's pretty decent. The magnets are definitely there, and they are definitely helping a lot. Okay, 3-layer T-perm. This is actually going to be a little bit difficult, making sure everything stays aligned. But yeah, pretty good overall. There's my 3-layer T-perm. Yeah, so far this hasn't really popped, and it hasn't felt like it's going to pop either, so I'm hoping that this is pretty stable. I am going to set this up now and break it in and see if it becomes any better. Okay, I'm going to be using a little bit of lunar on this cube because faster lubes are probably going to work better. I don't want to use too much because overlubing a cube can be bad, so I'll just try using a little bit and see how that goes. I'll put in a couple drops on each layer. This cube is it's kind of tight, which it has to be so it doesn't pop, but it also makes setup a little bit harder. Yeah, it's really hard to actually put lube inside of this. Hopefully that is good. Also, since this puzzle is so large, I'll be putting more lube on the other side so it spreads out more evenly. A little bit on the outer layer, then a little bit on the second layer, and the inner layer. Alright, now I actually have to break this in. It's probably going to take a really long time because of how large this is, how many layers there are, and how many sides there are, but yeah, I'll just start scrambling it, scramble for a while and see if it turns any better. I might add some more lube as well, and I'll let you guys know how it feels after I break it in. Alright, I've broken in the lube a little bit, and I've also loosened a couple sides that felt a bit too tight, and the cube is a little bit better now. The outermost layers and the innermost layers turn really well. The second layers still have quite a bit of resistance to them, but I'm hoping that that will improve once I do more solves and break the cube in. I know with the DianSheng Galaxy, out of the box it was kind of similar to this Teraminx in that the turning wasn't the best and it felt a little bit rough, but as I did a lot of solves and broke in the cube, the turning actually became really good, and even with multiple layers, it's still extremely good. I'm hoping that this Teraminx will break in just as well, which hopefully it will because it feels really similar to the Gigaminx and I think the design is similar. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out and break it in and see what kind of times I can get with this. Thank you so much to Speedcube Shop for sending this cube to me. I'll be making more videos about this soon, so subscribe if you want to see those. Thanks for watching and goodbye.